She fixed us some lunch. Then she drove me to the hospital. As soon as I got there, I told the people what had happened. They said my body had suffered a stroke. So I didn't have a heart attack. I had a stroke. And I told them everything that I had experienced. I said I was trying to exercise. I said I stepped out to exercise, and I said I just noticed a shift in my body. And I was walking over at Cherry Pines around the back part of the building because we got a hill. You can go up and then you can come down the incline and go on the straight, and then I'd come around. That was all I could do. And then I had to stop because I started having pain in both my ankles and my feet. And then my feet swelled up from my knees to my toes. And my toes were so stiff I couldn't even move it for 4 months. And I noticed when I was taking both those steps and it loaded me how I would do it. So I called the FDA and told them to give me a drug report. So I wrote the effects of the drugs and sent it to them. And so they said they keep up with stuff like this so they can know whether to pull stuff off the market or retest the batch that they gave me. But I didn't have a batch number on it when I got from the pharmacy. So I told them when I started and when I stopped it. And I said, when I stopped it, I said I was out of the medicine and the pharmacy was out of it, so it was 4 days before I got the medicine. I said I noticed that the swelling began to subside in my legs, so I'm not stiff in my legs anymore, but it's just a little twinge of stiffness in my toes. But that medicine had me stiff from my knees all the way down to my toes. I couldn't put my legs down straight like if I sit up on the side of the bed. I had to constantly sit in a chair with my feet propped up, even if I was watching TV or working on the computer, just to keep my circulation going. And I started feeling the swelling in my body. And I told Dr. Connie about it a long time ago. She said, oh, it's not anything, but I feel it for you. And I don't eat much. Like I ate my meat, like I ate 1 piece of fish, and I ate a green. And last night they gave me a piece of first steak by that big, a little bit of serving of turnip greens, and about that much mashed potato. And I had an apple congealed salad, like a jello, and I had mandarin oranges in a perfect cup, and a unsweet tea. That's what I had. So I've been eating a meat and a green at home. I eat 3 times a day, then I take my insulin at night, and I don't have to be a time snack at all. I'm supposed to, but I've been cutting it out to keep my blood sugar down. Hello? How you doing? Well, Sister Krista had got up, took my bath, and had got dressed to go home and had called my son. And as soon as I got ready to sit down and read my Bible, I started having chest pain. And I started having chest pain all the way up to my throat. So they put the monitor back on me and called the surgeons. They said, so they put me back in the bed and hooked me back up, and they said, if I don't eat anything else, I ate this morning at 8:30, they're going to try to get the surgeons to do my surgery at 4:30. Because they scheduled me for next week. I'm supposed to go in for pre-op and then have the surgery after I have the pre-op, but they said they're going to move it up to the day at 4:30. Yeah. Yeah. So my doctor's in surgery now. And they're going to get the surgical team up here. And so she said if everything is clear, they should be able to do me at 4:30. If not, yes, they hope they can. Yeah, 4:30. Yeah. I had done that. I took my bath this morning early, and I had my breakfast. And then I got my stuff out the closet and set it in the chair. And I wasn't busy or excited or nothing. And then I listened to the sermon on television. And I turned to my Bible to read. And as I was reading my word, I just felt that pressure in my chest. And then my throat began to hurt. I know that's right. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. And the lady said, she said, well, you have heart disease. She said, nothing more for the doctor to do but get you prepped and have the surgery. She said, hopefully we can get it today because you had your last meal at 8:30 this morning. And she said, you can go ahead on in there without vomiting and everything. She said, if not, they can schedule you for tomorrow or the next day. She said, but it'd be best if you just stay here. Yeah. 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 Well, I'm in the bed now. I'm changed clothes, got another gown, got my monitor on. They're going to come in and put another IV in. And I tell you, last night, I heard all night last night till 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, Lord, my knee is hurting. I said, my arm is hurting. I turned to the right side and propped it up on the pillow. I said, Lord, have mercy. I said, I got to have peace with you. Yep. And I heard a good sermon. This man said, give an offering, step out on faith. He was talking about a salt covenant. I had heard that sermon before a long time ago. As a matter of fact, John Hagee had sent me 2 pouches of salt. How when you were with your neighbors, y'all would exchange your salt in a pouch, and therefore you would have a covenant. And you couldn't break the covenant because you couldn't go in the pouch and pull out the salt that was yours because you didn't recognize it. So he was talking about how his wife had been diagnosed with cancer, and they said she was going to die within 2 weeks, and she had never been sick before. And the Lord told him to give $1,000 and have the man of God pour salt on it. And he said he poured the salt on it, and his wife has been healed over 16 years. And then this man in North Carolina was having problems with money, and he told everybody to take the envelope and give $1,000 and let the man of God pour salt on it. The man met him in the parking lot and told him he didn't have any money, so he poured salt all in the man's envelope. And the next day, the man got all his back money that was due him, and he went to the dealership and bought a black-on-black new vehicle. It was a Corvette, and he had money to burn. He said God broke that stroke of poverty and debt off his life. And I listened to that this morning. He was talking about how you have to be in a salt covenant sometimes. And I had just finished listening to that. As a matter of fact, he played it twice. And the second plan, that's when I got to have those chest pains. And I was rejoicing and saying, Lord, it is so.